Hello and a warm welcome to World This Week by Latest Laws. This is a weekly program, so hit the bell icon to get notifications for new videos. My name is Vasvi Bhatia and let's begin with Supreme Court this week. The onus of proof of deficiency in service is on the complainant under the Consumer Protection Act. The Apex Court said, while setting aside an order of the National Consumer Disputes Redressal Commission, directing a company to pay Rs 65.74 lakhs with interest. The Supreme Court gave one last opportunity to the centre to resolve the issue of grant of permission commission to 72 women short service commission officers in the army. The top court said the grant of permanent commission should be with regard to its order of March 25th and thereafter. It will enclose the contempt case filed by the women officers. The Supreme Court said that the hospitals are not police stations and it cannot direct for installing CCTV cameras in every ward of all the hospitals in the country, as issues of privacy are also involved. In backdrop of Supertech's miscellaneous application seeking modification of the judgment passed to demolish Twin Towers in Emerald Court in Noida, the Supreme Court has termed the trend as disturbing. The top court noted that repeated applications styled as miscellaneous applications are being filed after a final judgment has been passed as part of this trend and that it has no legal foundation. The Supreme Court has observed in one of its recent judgments that mere delay in recording the statements of an eyewitness by itself is insufficient basis for rejecting their testimonies. The top court noted that if the witnesses feel terrorized and frightened, and don't show up for some time, the delay in recording their statement stands adequately explained. Next we have the Delhi High Court. Justice Yashwant Varma and Justice Chandra Dhari Singh were sworn in as judges of the Delhi High Court. Next we have the Bombay High Court. A PIL has been moved in the High Court of Bombay, seeking directions for removal of the word Prime Minister, the national flag and the emblem from the name of the trust PM Cares Funds, as it is a private trust and the amount collected by it does not go to the Consolidated Fund of India. The Bombay High Court in the case Meltron Engineering Industries versus Pune Labour Union and other observed that the court must keep in view all the relevant circumstances at the time of closure in order to determine whether the closure is bona fide or if it was done to terminate the services of workmen. The bench noted that the duration of the closure and restart date of the undertaking doesn't determine the bona fide nature. Next we have the Allahabad High Court. The Allahabad High Court has said that there is a need to bring in a legislation to honor Lord Ram and Krishna epics like the Ramayana and the Gita and their authors Valmiki and Vedvyas, adding that they are the culture and heritage of the country. The President of India has assented to the appointment of 8 lawyers as additional judges of the Allahabad High Court: Chandra Kumar Rai, Krishan Pahal, Sameer Jain, Ashutosh Srivastav, Subhash Vidyarthi, Brijraj Singh, Sri Prakash Singh, Vikas Budwar. Next we have the Madras High Court. The President of India has assented to the appointment of 4 lawyers as additional judges of the Madras High Court. The 4 new judges are Sundaram Srimati, D. Bharata Chakravarti, R. Vijay Kumar and Mohammad Shafiq. Next we have the Karnataka High Court. The Karnataka High Court has issued several key guidelines to be followed by the trial courts while recording statements of the accused under Section 313 of Criminal Procedure Code. Next we have the Kerala High Court. Sanction from the state government is not required for prosecuting police officers during illegal acts such as engaging in police brutality, the High Court reiterated. As per Section 197 of Code of Criminal Procedure, no government official can be prosecuted for any offence alleged to have been committed while acting or purporting to act in the discharge of official duty without obtaining prior sanction from the government. A Kerala court acquitted 12 workers of the Indian Union Muslim League who were accused of attacking and attempting to murder 2 CPIM leaders, including party veteran P. Jayarajan. The case pertains to the 2012 incident in Kannur, where a group of IUML workers blocked and allegedly attacked a vehicle in which P. Jayarajan and then MLA T.V. Rajesh were travelling. Next we have the Patna High Court. The Patna High Court in the case of Bijendra Rai vs. State of Bihar, while allowing a bail application of the petitioner involved in manufacturing of country-made liquor, noted that failure to cooperate or being absent on 2 consecutive dates without sufficient cause shall lead to the cancellation of bail bonds. Next we have miscellaneous news. The National Intelligence Agency Special Court in Bengaluru held 3 persons guilty in connection with the bomb blast case in the Mysuru district in 2016. The bench headed by Justice Nayak has given the order. Nainar Abbas Ali, M. Samson Karim Raja and Dawud Suleiman, the accused individuals, were pronounced guilty. A Delhi High Court has granted interim custody of 2 minor children, 4.5 years old and 18 months old, to the father, while noticing that the mother has a right to choose her private life, but not at the cost of welfare of her children. A CBI court in Panchkula reserved its order on the sentencing of Dera Sacha Sauda chief Gurmeez Ram Rahim in a 2002 murder case. The self-styled Godman was last Friday convicted of conspiring the murder of his former manager Ranjit Singh in 2002. The Enforcement Directorate issued fresh summons to Bollywood actor Jacqueline Fernandez to appear before its Delhi office on Monday for questioning in connection with the Rs 200 crore money laundering case. The fresh summon was issued after the actor skipped interrogation in the case linked to conman's Sukesh Chandrasekhar. Bollywood superstar Shah Rukh Khan's son Aryan Khan, who was recently arrested in the case of alleged seizures of drugs from a cruise ship in Mumbai, has said that his chats in Gen Z lingo have been misunderstood by Narcotics Control Bureau. Finally, we have the international news. Justice Sonia Sotomayor has revealed that changes have been made in the Supreme Court structure of oral arguments, following studies confirming what women on the court have long noticed, that female justices were more prone to being interrupted by male justices and attorneys. Speaking at a New York University School of Law event on Wednesday, Sotomayor said the new format now allows justices to ask questions individually in order of seniority after an attorney's time is up. Armenia accused Azerbaijan of promoting systematic ethnic hate against Armenians and urged judges at the International Court of Justice in The Hague to issue an order to halt hate speech. During opening arguments at the International Court of Justice, Armenian representative also asked the court to order the release and repatriation of prisoners of war taken during the conflict in the late 2020. Thank you and have a nice day. This is a weekly program. To get more information, check the description box, and to get weekly updates, subscribe to our channel and like this video.